Okay, for our next segment, we're going to be talking about something called the grand staff. You may have heard this term before, but let's make some assumptions, or actually some guesses, I should say. Let's assume that we have the treble clef. We know what this is. We know that it has 5 lines and it has 4 spaces and a treble clef sign. And then let's add to this the bass clef. We also know that it has 5 lines and 4 spaces, and it has a bass clef. Now, let's join the two of these together on the left with a vertical bar, if you will. See how that is joining those two clefs together. And then let's add one more component called a bracket or a brace. You can use those two terms interchangeably, bracket and brace. It means the same thing. Now, let's talk about the lines and the spaces again and the letter names that come from the musical alphabet. Let's find the spaces. We know that they spell the word face, right? Well, there they are, F-A-C-E. Now, what about the lines? Every good boy does fine. That's what we learned, so let's put those in. So there we go. We've got all the lines and all the spaces, and you can see here they go in order, starting with the bottom, going all the way up to the top line, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, I wonder if this would happen in the bass clef if we do the same thing. Well, there's the spaces, A, C, E, G. Remember, all cows eat grass. Let's add the lines, the letter names to the lines in the bass clef. And there we go. G, B, D, F, A. Remember, good burritos don't fall apart. But look at this. They have the same alphabetical order. They do start on different letters, but it's still alphabetical. The treble clef, the top staff there, the bottom line is E. And the bass clef, the bottom line is G. Two staves, treble and bass, joined together on the left with something called a bracket or a brace. Now, what we're going to do here is learn how we can use this to read music, to actually look at music and read it. And how is it done? Well, in order for us to do that, we need to understand a new symbol called the whole note. Now, this is what it looks like. It's just an oval turned on its side. That's it. Well, okay. So what do we do with this whole note? Well, let's try something. Let's put one of these whole notes on one of the lines of the spaces in the treble clef. Let's say the third space. Okay, so there it is. So what we're going to do is ask the question, what is the corresponding letter name for that third space? Well, if you look at it, what is it? It's C. Yeah, makes sense. It is the note C. That is the note C. Okay, let's do another one. What about placing a note on a line? Let's say the second line. Well, what is the corresponding letter name to the second line in the treble clef? There it is, G. There we go. Okay, great. Well, does this work in the bass clef? Of course it does. Let's take the bottom space. What is the corresponding letter name to the bottom space? Well, there it is, A. And let's do another one on a line this time. Okay, let's take the fourth line. What is the corresponding letter name? F. Well, there you go. This is pretty easy. So it should be apparent to you it's easy to read music just by understanding and memorizing the lines and the spaces.